Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, I'm feeling a very precise, very aesthetic and high quality energy coming in today. And right now, the word coming through is accurate. I don't know why I heard accurate. Like a funny way of saying that. Ooh, death popped up. Okay. Something about death and the Empress backing up that King of Wands energy. It kind of just makes me feel like a lot's just going on. You know what I mean? So I'm also hearing something about you are seeing things with a level of clarity, all right, that others just can't match right now. Ooh, that sounds crazy. And it's giving you a huge edge, okay? Huge edge, okay? Something about something like it's almost like a windfall, like people can't catch up, okay? So let's find out what other messages are coming through. So yeah, starting off, you're in a very safe environment in terms of like how you're operating within self, okay? This King of Wands energy is really helping you because you have a vision in place. You're very bold and you're just doing things with a lot of integrity. But at the same time, I'm hearing that you have some sort of ability, okay, to notice subtle details, subtle clues about people, about situations. Maybe this is being overlooked by others, but it's saving you, okay, a lot of time, a lot of money on some major effort that you're doing, a major project, okay? And it's like you're noticing this detail and it's changing, like it's shifting the whole perspective of something, okay? It's like, whoa, is what I'm hearing, okay? That's why like the word accurate is like really coming in strong, okay? And it's like real high quality. Whatever sort of pivot you're making, whatever plans you have in place, it's really intentional, especially with this Empress energy, because you're putting a lot of time into something. You're emotionally, I'm hearing spending, it's almost like emotional currency that you're spending on something that's going to allow you to cultivate a lot of abundance in your atmosphere with this project and create endings to certain environments that are not serving you, is what I'm hearing, okay? It kind of makes me feel like maybe you were overlooked. Maybe a project that you were working on was overlooked for a period of time. Okay, that's coming to a close with that death energy. Something about you being a subject matter expert on something. And it has like it's giving you a lot of precision. Okay, whoa, Knight of Sword, nine. Wow, Nine of Swords. I was gonna say Knight of Swords, but a Six of Swords. It's like, something about you being a subject matter expert that's almost making people feel Nine of Swords in your environment. You know what I mean? It's almost like people are overthinking about what you're going to do next, where you're going next, okay? You might be working on a specific project that maybe not didn't really get enough attention, didn't get enough. I'm hearing something about eye candy for something. Maybe something just doesn't feel pretty on the surface, you know what I mean? And you're doing the heavy duty work. It's like being down in the paint, being down in the mud, building something up from its foundations to make it whole again, to make it beautiful. But individuals are like, ooh, I don't want to have to do all this secretarial work kind of vibe. You know what I mean? So it's like you are now moving away from environments that are not serving you. You're moving away from, I'm hearing ideologies that just don't, I'm hearing that just don't compare. They're conflicting, okay, with the Six of Swords energy. You're just transitioning away from that into a safer environment, something that's going to make you feel protected, but it's going to leave a lot of people overwhelmed, swamped with work, swamped with burdens, okay? You might have also felt burdened by these situations before it came to an end in the environment, okay? But it definitely feels like it's something in the undercurrents that's going on. There's a lot of illusion under, the partnerships that are at play, okay? I heard at bay. Some of you might be working on a boat. I don't know why. I heard oil rig for some reason. So just a lot of hard, laborious activities. Some of you really work with your hands, okay? I'm getting like mechanics, okay? I'm getting like blacksmiths, welders, okay? Something about you just being really hands-on with the work that you do, okay? And you're walking into a better partnership, but it doesn't feel like one initially. It kind of feels casted with a veil. It kind of opens itself up over time, okay, with the moon encapsulating that energy. Because I'm hearing something about you stepping into something new that isn't quite conventional or what you normally would see as perhaps a profession or a romantic interest of some kind, okay? But it's very high quality. It's got an aesthetic about it that just feels right. You know what I mean? It feels perfect, is what I'm hearing. And I'm also getting this vibe where it's just like you have this clarity about you. You have this foresight about you that other people don't have. They can't match it. And that's why it's like you're a big deal. Okay. What you're doing is a big deal. And I'm hearing something about, I don't know why I heard aggressive romance, where it's like some of you might be stepping into a romance that's very fiery. Okay. It feels very passionate. I don't know, not like aggressive in a bad way, but it's like it wants to come through very, very swiftly, very, like this is this, like very, very, very much like this person wants to express themselves very, like in a very strong way. It's what yeah, but it's like they maybe I need to be a little bit calculated. Okay, they don't want to pester you. They want to be very surgical about a situation. Maybe you feel surgical about a romance you're jumping into or a profession you're jumping into. Okay, I don't know why I heard sensory overload. So it's like you want to prevent that, so you're having sensory refinement, which is kind of funny. Okay, you're just like working better, doing better, okay, being precise about a situation. Some of you might be surgeons, okay? You might be stepping into the medical field. Some of you might be becoming like nurses or doctors, okay? But you're gonna also be making some sort of big purchase, big move. I'm hearing you're gonna be playing some sort of big bet upon something because you're noticing details that are gonna change everything around you. It's gonna change your project. It's going to maybe lower the budget of something, maybe create a better budget for another department, another situation that you're working in. It's going to open up a budget for something else you want to pursue, is what I'm hearing, which is really nice. It's like you almost like you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. It's like you're divvying it up, Yeah, mood. You have double moon energy. Crazy. It's like there's going to be a need or a desire to leave the moon energy, but something about this moon energy is almost like casting a veil on the overwhelming things that are going to be creeping up in your environment. So it's like be wary of that. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you can't see it all, but it's like to protect you sometimes. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm also getting this vibe where it's like while others are rushing through this veil, this moon energy, okay, they're just like creating mediocre results is what I'm hearing. But because you're in this like shielded energy where you can't see it all, you're refining your perspective as you go, which is allowing you to polish the work that you're doing, the steps that you're doing into something world class is what I'm hearing. Okay? It's like there's a sense of relief backing that up and reassurance because you've done all the heavy lifting, all the heavy planning to prepare yourself while you're in the dark of it all, okay? It's like you don't really need the light because the moon is the light. You know what I mean? It's like the illusion is the light. Ooh, whoa, you have so many double energies. There's a little bit of nightmare. I heard the word guilt for some reason, but something to do with deception and fear, mental blockages maybe, might be creeping up at night on whether or not you will be successful in your endeavors. But it's like you're being very proactive about it, okay? It's someone that's like territorial in your environment, maybe competitive, trying to come at you at all odds. You might be losing a partnership or a friendship or a romance through this endeavor. Someone is really trying to bet against you, okay? In your atmosphere, I would just say be wary. It could be a best friend, it could be a lover, it could be a coworker, someone you work very closely with. I don't know why I heard co-founder. So yeah, just be mindful. But you're walking away. You have the Ace of Cups, the World, backed up by the interesting Page of Wands and the Ten of Swords. It's almost as though the cycle is definitely going to complete itself on the way out as you're going into the Six of Wands energy in your atmosphere. You have the victory, you have the recognition, you have the pride, you have the reward. It's like all of this new feeling is opening up with the Ace of Pentacles. The wheel is turning in your favor with that Wheel of Fortune. And you just kind of have a lot of burdens in the background though with this Ten of Swords, Page of Wands energy. It's like that there's going to be some sort of irreversible end that you just kind of have to walk out of, okay? Like it's just crazy, but it's like all these new paths are opening up to you on your adventure. It's like people are going to try to pull you back in, okay? So it's like they're like, why is your work better? How did you find this little detail? Or why are you the expert? Why are you the one chosen for this job, for this deal, for this level up? It's people are going to be beginning to question why you and not them. So it's going to be a little bit of feeling like a sense of exclusion in that too, okay? It might feel like a hollow victory because there's like some sort of ego clashes happening about related to what you are getting into, what you are acquiring, okay? I'm hearing they're going to be shocked, okay? Something about the quality of the work that you're doing, the quality of the work that you're producing. okay? Because it's very precise, okay? And they didn't see this sort of precision from you, okay, that you've been applying every single year, every single day, okay? It's like adding up in layers, okay? Every single layer has been adding up over time, and it's leading you into the King of Pentacles, okay? It's like you did the hard work, okay? You did all the work you needed to do. And what's so crazy is like you brought your horse to the Pentacles. You're not walking as the King of Pentacles, slow pace with the coins on you. You actually walk to your Pentacles and you achieve the outcome because you worked towards that outcome. You know what I mean? And people want to be, I'm hearing something about a wrestling match. They want to be at odds with you, but they know that you worked hard for this thing. And it's like, they just have to accept it for what it is. It's like, oh, snap. You know what I mean? It's almost like they're comparing themselves towards you now because it's like you're the blueprint, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. They're reflecting, they're watching you. It's like people are going to be looking at what you're doing and what you're investing in going forward. Okay, let's clarify that a little bit more. Yeah, and they're going to be feeling a little Eight of Swords vibes. A little fearful of what you're going to be able to accomplish. But let's see what your final outcome is and all of that. You have the King of Pentacles, which is very beautiful, but your opposition, oh, snap. It's like they're not very, something about this one, they're not very happy. So you're going to have to cut through a lot of the, a lot of the craziness. You have to be very discerning in your final outcome and honest with yourself. But you have a lot of intellect, you have a lot of independence. And it's like these people don't want you to stand tall in that, but you're accurate, okay? And that's why you're fit for the job. You're fit for this environment, okay? This corrupt environment, no doubt, okay? Yeah. You might be looking into some sort of, there might be a masculine figure in your life that's just trolling you so hard, okay? In your final outcome, trying to still kind of one-up you in the environment. I don't know why. Some of you might be software engineers, okay? Might be an ego battle, okay, during some sort of hackathon. I don't know. They're going to try to come back is what I'm hearing. I don't know what's happening with that. But you will have honor and glory is what I'm hearing, okay? There's going to be respect put on your name is what I'm hearing. I don't know, something about a get back, okay? Maybe this person tried to paint a pretty picture of you before, but now they're coming back realizing it probably wasn't a good idea because you've been putting in the work behind the scenes and it's like high quality compared to what they've been doing, and they've been at it for many, many years. It's like almost like the apprentice beats the master. It's like that, But yeah, something about being aware of self-delusion, something about being humble in that, okay? In that dragon energy, okay? You can blow a lot of smoke, but at the same time, your fire can go out. You know what I mean? So it's like just kind of be mindful of how you are traversing, how you're moving forward when you're being recognized for everything that you've done. I'm hearing don't celebrate your wins in a very loud manner, okay? Be humble, stay humble, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, pay attention to your health as well, because when you do walk into a lot of abundance, there might be a desire to go like a 1,000 miles more, okay? Something about just taking a breather, rest, because you deserve it. Something about needing to take PTO time or get more sleep might be of significance as well. I don't know why I heard drink more water, okay? But yeah, there's a lot of deep love, care, and affection coming in for you too. We did get lover's energy, okay? But this could just be partnerships coming in for you, okay? I think in a previous reading, I don't know if it was this one, I forget. It's like Two of Cups energy that's like definitely in the mist for the collective. But for the most part, there might be some loving connections coming through, okay? So yeah, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Ooh, okay, so there's definitely some partnerships that are going to really solidify a lot of things that you've been working towards. I don't know why. Some of you might be scientists brewing up some new patent or something, some new cure, all right? But yeah, you're going to be able to successfully overcome a problem. I'm hearing something about a stalemate happening in a sort of discussion, but I'm hearing something about your documentation is the one chosen is what I'm hearing, okay? So just be mindful, like when you are creating your documentation, your presentation, do that planning, do the rehearsal, do the something about rehearsing the plans, okay? But getting there early so that you can check the microphone, check the presentation screen, something about that, because all those little precise steps that you're taking to back up your feeling of confidence when you are going to truly showcase I'm hearing your work, that's really going to allow you to shine through. And people are not going to be worried about the things that are messed up in the background because all of it is like tied up and good to go. You know what I mean? So yeah, after all is said and done, you're going to be able to cross a bridge, go on vacation physically or mentally, something about a staycation might be of importance. So I would say definitely take one if you can afford the time spent. Okay, some of you are very busy. Like, time is money for you. You know what I mean? You're like, I don't know if I have 3 days. I'm like, oh, I don't know. But yeah, take some time off. Some of you might be having children. You might be going on paternity leave. Okay, that might be a good opportunity to take that time off. Okay. Paternity leave. I forget how you pronounce that, but yeah, it might be a little bit of period of frustrations, lessons learned, even through the whole paternal maternity situation. Okay, but you will find happiness. Okay, and yeah, just warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So just be on your p's and q's, as I'm hearing. The solution energy is not going to go away. Okay, the moon energy is not going to escape itself because there are trolls in your existing environment. So just be cautious of that. Okay, there's not going to be some sort of crazy, nightmarish events that occur, but just like it's almost like don't overthink it because everything's going to transition harmoniously for you. It's just like you got trolls in the background. And you get that anywhere you go. So just like stay grounded, stay stable in your environment, and you're all set to go. But yeah, keep traversing forward, keep doing your thing, and just look forward towards the new opportunities. Don't look back too much because all of that you're walking away from is already coming to a close. So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.